Everyone talks about visit Malaysia for holidays, but nobody talks about why 1.6 million people flew to Malaysia for surgery. This will change how you see Malaysians' healthcare. Hi, I'm Nigel, a trading buddy. We always say our healthcare is okay lah, nothing special, right? But in 2025, Malaysia was ranked number 1 medical tourism destination in the world. Not Thailand, not Singapore, but us. 1.6 million people flew here for treatment. They spent 2.72 billion. That's 21% more than a year before. Why? Our doctors are world class and our prices way cheaper. Heart surgery in America, hundreds of thousands. Here, a fraction. Cancer treatment, heart surgery, fertility, all world class. Even investors see it. Malaysia has Sunway Healthcare as their biggest IPO in 9 years. 2.86 billion raised. Share jumped 38% in day 1. The government declared 2026 as Malaysia Tourism Year. The target 12 billion by 2030. Our hospitals aren't just okay lah, they are world class. If you haven't signed up on Mumu yet, use my link in the bio and enter my code when you deposit to unlock extra 100 ringgit reward. Send this to a friend who always think Malaysia healthcare is just lao ya. Tell them the world is actually coming here for treatment. And lastly, remember your trend is a friend. See you in the next one. Bye.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera, gengs. Selamat datang kembali di FAZA Update. Gengs, pernah tak terbayang masuk ke hospital tapi suasananya bukan macam hospital biasa? Bukan bau ubat, bukan suasana tegang, malah rasa macam masuk hotel 5 bintang atau pusat beli belah mewah. Hari ini kita akan tengok bagaimana beberapa pelancong asing terkejut melihat kemudahan hospital swasta di Malaysia yang dikatakan bertaraf dunia. Dari bilik VIP, layanan mesra, teknologi Moden, sampai kos rawatan yang lebih berpatutan berbanding beberapa negara maju. Jom gengs, kita lihat apa yang buat mereka kagum.
Malaysia just became the world's leading destination for Muslim patients who need complex medical care, and most people haven't noticed. Getting major surgery as a Muslim patient in a Western hospital means navigating porcine-derived medications, non-halal food during recovery, no prayer facilities, and staff who don't understand your religious requirements. For patients from Indonesia, the Middle East, and Bangladesh who need oncology treatment, IVF, or cardiac surgery, these aren't small inconveniences. They're reasons to delay or avoid treatment entirely. Malaysia solved this. Under the Halal Industry Master Plan 2030, Malaysian hospitals operate with porcine-free and gelatin-free medications, Sharia-compliant clinical processes, Qibla-marked beds, halal-certified food and pharmaceuticals, and multilingual Muslim staff across 80 MHTC-accredited facilities nationwide. A Muslim patient from Riyadh or Jakarta can come to Kuala Lumpur for IVF treatment, recover in a halal-certified hospital suite, eat halal meals prepared by hospital kitchens, pray in dedicated facilities on the ward, and return home having received world-class care without compromising a single religious requirement. No other country at Malaysia's level of medical sophistication offers this complete a package for Muslim patients. That's not a niche market. There are 1.8 billion Muslims on Earth. Malaysia just built the infrastructure to serve them. Follow SEA Media, Malaysia's #1 business page.
Every year, over 1 million foreigners fly here, not for holidays, but for hospitals. In 2023, Malaysia's healthcare tourism brought in 2.25 billion ringgit, and by 2024, it hit 2.72 billion ringgit, making healthcare one of our biggest hidden exports. The biggest group is Indonesians. Nearly 700,000 Indonesians came here for treatment, more than all the other countries combined. And in Penang, some hospitals earn most of their medical revenue from Indonesian patients. Other medical tourists come from Singapore, China, the Middle East, and even Australia. And they come here not just for price, but for trust and comfort. Indonesians tend to believe our doctors more than their own, and Singaporeans cross the border for dental and IVF at half the cost. Patients from the Middle East choose Malaysia because hospitals here are halal friendly and English speaking. And it also helps that families can recover in Penang, Langkawi, or KL while turning treatment into a family holiday. And maybe that's why Malaysia was crowned Destination of the Year at the International Medical Travel Journal Awards, and that puts us ahead of Singapore, Thailand, and India. So to the world, Malaysia isn't just food and beaches. We're actually their hospital, and a multi-billion ringgit export is hiding in plain sight.
This didn't feel like a hospital. It felt like business class. I got my tonsils removed at Prince Court, one of Malaysia's top private hospitals. As soon as I walked in, I was taken to an amazing private lounge. Coffee, tea, quiet rooms, and unbelievable unbelievably good cookies. No chaos, no long queues. As an international patient, I even had my own team. They coordinated everything. Documents, timing, appointments, payments. I even had WhatsApp access to real humans 24/7. That level of service changes the entire experience for the better. After the operation, I had a guaranteed private room with prime views of the KL Twin Towers. Nurses checking on me constantly. And I wasn't discharged until I could eat properly. And the food was amazing. That's real aftercare. Frankly, this is what premium healthcare in Malaysia really looks like. I documented the full experience with Prince Court from consultation, operation to recovery. It's on my YouTube channel if you want the full breakdown.
Malaysia has become one of the world's preferred destinations for hospital-based medical tourism, driven by competitive pricing and a healthcare ecosystem that blends quality, technology, and cultural familiarity. Association of Private Hospitals Malaysia President Dr. Terkejut Singh told FMT that Malaysia's appeal rests on internationally accredited private hospitals and trusted healthcare brands, assuring patients that affordability does not compromise outcomes or safety. Malaysia Healthcare Travel Council CEO Surya Gandhi Supia said the country attracts global patients through consistent high-quality outcomes and value-for-money care, supported by high-technology diagnostic and surgical equipment, including robotics. Earlier this year, Health Minister Zulkifli Ahmad said Malaysia's reputation in the industry has strengthened significantly in recent years, with the country now ranked number 1 globally in the area of medical tourism. According to MIDF, affordability remains one of Malaysia's strongest propositions, with treatments here 30% to 50% cheaper than Western countries, while Alvarez and Marcel's medical tourism report states that medical procedures in Malaysia are consistently priced below regional benchmarks. It said Indonesian travelers are the largest contributor to Malaysia's medical tourism market at 65%, driven by trust, familiarity, and ease of access. Specialty strength is another pillar of Malaysia's appeal, with Alvarez and Marcel identifying the country as a key destination for oncology, cardiology, and neurology or pain management. With revenue forecast to reach 3 billion ringgit in 2025, Malaysia's blend of affordability, cultural compatibility, advanced technology, and patient-centric services places the country in a strong position not only to maintain its standing in Asia, but to compete more aggressively among the world's top medical tourism destinations. Panyujo, FMT.
Gengs, pengalaman pelancong asing ini menunjukkan bahwa sektor kesehatan Malaysia semakin mendapat perhatian dunia. Mereka kagum karena hospital di Malaysia bukan saja mengutamakan rawatan, tetapi juga keselesaan dan pengalaman pesakit. Kemudahan seperti ruang menunggu yang luas, dokter yang boleh berkomunikasi dalam bahasa Inggris, teknologi Moden, serta layanan profesional menjadi antara sebab ramai pesakit antara bangsa memilih Malaysia. Tapi gengs, ini juga menjadi peringatan untuk kita semua bahwa kesehatan adalah pelaburan paling penting. Jangan tunggu sakit baru nak ambil berat. Buat pemeriksaan berkala dan jaga gaya hidup dari sekarang.
Penang is becoming one of the world's most visited places for a reason you would never expect. Penang is becoming one of the world's biggest destinations, but people are not flying there for food. They are also not going there for the beaches. They are going to the hospital. It sounds unbelievable, right? But Malaysia is now ranked the world's 6th best medical tourism destination. 45% of all Malaysia's medical tourism revenue comes from just one state, Penang. So, why are people crossing borders just to see a doctor? Most people think it's because Malaysia is cheap. That's only half the story. Patients are not looking for the lowest price. They are looking for the best value. Penang has internationally recognized specialists, modern private hospitals, and treatment costs that are often significantly lower than destinations like Singapore or Australia. For many patients, even after paying for flights and hotels, the total cost can still be lower. Now, think about what that means. People are willing to board a plane, leave their own country, and trust a doctor they have never met. That's because they believe they can receive better value here. Healthcare has become one of Penang's biggest exports. Not electronics, not tourism, it's trust. success. We usually measure a country's success by what it manufactures, but Penang is proving something different. One of Malaysia's most valuable exports today is expertise. When someone flies across the world for treatment, they are not buying medicine, they are buying confidence. So, maybe Penang's greatest attraction was never its food. It's the fact that people are willing to cross borders. So what do you think about Penang?
Hey, Bill O'Reilly. You say that Malaysians don't have a lot of money? Well, their hospitals, their private hospitals, are nicer than your 4 or 5-star hotels. I mean, what have you got going on?
Think healthcare in the West is automatically better, you need to see this. I had my tonsils removed at one of the top private hospitals in Kuala Lumpur as a foreigner, and the experience genuinely shocked me. They got me straight in for the specialist consultation, no waiting. The doctor got straight on the phone to the operating theatre during the appointment. I had a confirmed surgery within 4 days, no months of waiting. Arrived, private room, multiple nights in the hospital, nurses checking on me constantly. I wasn't discharged until I could properly eat and the food was great. I'm here by myself, so that level of aftercare really makes a difference. I had direct WhatsApp access to the Premier team even after I went home. If anything felt off, I could message real people. This peace of mind was huge. And when you compare this to private options back home, it's competitive, but honestly, it wasn't even about the price. It was about efficiency, experience, speed, and frankly, results. Full videos on my YouTube channel if you want the breakdown. Would you consider doing something like this?
I was shocked by hospitals in Malaysia. I checked out a few of the best hospitals in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and I was surprised at how world-class yet affordable they are. First of all, it was extremely convenient that everybody could speak fluent English and answer all of our questions quickly. My husband injured his hand and needed to get a consultation with a specialist. We just showed up at the hospital and the orthopedic specialist was available the same day, for which we paid $40 for an appointment. It went really smoothly. The doc took the time to explain everything to us without rushing it. Because of how nice the experience was, my husband decided to have a small surgical procedure done on his hand, and again the whole process was efficient with the doc doing an amazing job. The surgery cost around $2,000. Not cheap, but way cheaper than the $10,000 to $15,000 he would have paid in the States. I love hospitals in Malaysia. Well, yes, I've only had experience with private hospitals in Kuala Lumpur, but still I'm impressed. Today my husband and I returned to Pantai Hospital for his post-surgical checkup. We arrived 4:30 p.m. and were asked to wait. 20 minutes later, his surgeon invited him to evaluate his recovery. It went really smoothly. Doc took her time to answer all of our questions. We were expecting to pay around 150 ringgit for the checkup, but surprisingly, they only charged us 10 ringgit for a registration fee. I'm impressed by service, our doctor's expertise, and the quality of healthcare provided by hospitals in Malaysia.
I actually can't get over how nice the people in Malaysia are, like the lady, the nurses. I was in and out of that clinic within half an hour. They basically said I've got a minor sprain, so just to keep it like rested on the foot, which is fine, it's not a fracture, so I take that. They've cleaned up my war wounds. I've got some antibiotics. And I'm good to go. I mean, I like that for some reason. It's quite cool. But I just can't fault the staff here. Like the people in Malaysia. And the whole thing cost me 156 and 90 ringgit. I worked that out on the screen. But yeah, 10. So the plan was to sunbathe today. But it seems that I've injured myself. I'm supposed to keep out of the sun. So I thought I'd go and see a bit of the island and go out.
Jadi gengs, apa yang boleh kita pelajari daripada kisah ini? Kemajuan sesebuah negara bukan hanya dilihat melalui bangunan tinggi atau atau ekonomi, tetapi juga bagaimana mereka menjaga kesihatan rakyat dan memberikan layanan terbaik kepada manusia. Malaysia menunjukkan bahawa perkhidmatan kesihatan yang berkualiti mampu menjadi kebanggaan negara dan menarik perhatian dunia. Apa pendapat gengs? Adakah hospital moden seperti ini boleh menjadi contoh untuk negara lain? Jangan lupa tinggalkan komen, tekan like dan subscribe FAZA Update untuk lebih banyak kisah menarik dari seluruh dunia. Jumpa lagi gengs, salam hormat dan teruskan menyokong kandungan positif.